The women of the internet have done nothing but destroy people's lives. Your wives, who are mothers to your children, who post content, who make jokes about everyday arrival of packages as you pay for them, as they diminish women and then cry out for women empowerment in an organized crime group of a bunch of women on the platform who then go on to panels and teach other women how to abuse other women, while they then try to degrade all of us and the way we live our existence. Meaning a simple life in this country is no longer the American dream. They all want to be the Armenians. Go look at Ken Craddock and his wife. Go look at Addie McCracken and her behavior associated to a child. Go watch them arouse an audience of a bunch of men who literally eat it out, if you know what I mean, while a little baby is sitting right next to her. So who's responsible in the equation? Is it the fans? Is it the woman producing the content? Is it the government? Because the government's involved. If Mona Van shows up at the U.S. Capitol and Kim Kardashian shows up at the U.S. Capitol, if Hannah Bronfman, a Canadian, shows up at the U.S. Capitol, is it the government's fault? Is all of this the government's fault? If the government is now taking on Shoo Chew, but Shoo Chew is not American and neither is this app, how are we being protected with the help of our government? Or are the government individuals making money off of the app to abuse the hell out of us, AOC? How about you? Any of you who are CBS and NBC, you didn't even think twice to jump on board on the platform, did you? You just started producing content and then turned a blind eye to all the criminal behavior in front of our faces while they demolished and diminished humanity so that there are no ethics and morals, meaning do you. You do you, according to Kim Kardashian. Take a look at what Kim Kardashian produced with Paris Hilton in coordination with Valeria, with Mona Van, to produce the nastiest content that we've ever seen in Christmas history so that those whores can produce nasty, unethical, illogical behavior. Where is the news media reporting on this shit? Where's the police to take these bitches to prison? Where's the police to take those bitches to prison? We have law and order in this country for a particular reason, and it's to stop bitches like Mona Van from abusing women like me, who actually are law-abiding citizens, who've worked for this country to heal and help millions of Americans, while people from other countries try to stop me from assisting my fellow Americans. Not only have I tried to assist my fellow Americans, I've assisted and tried to assist other countries in their democracy where you have literally done nothing to assist me and support me. Meaning humanity is humanity. It does not matter what race you are. However, it gives us a clue as to who you are in your culture and what you've dealt with within that culture. So while we sit here and watch that fucking whore Mona Van prance around in her fucking rich bitch apartment with whitewashed background, while you all call it, ooh, wow, look at her diamond bitch ring. Well, none of you say anything. Gary Vaynerchuk has 40 million motherfuckers following his ass, and none of you thought twice about speaking up to save an American, did you? None of you. All you wanted to do was jump on board to be an entrepreneur, to bring in the cash, while the bitch stood there and disrespected Gary Vaynerchuk and myself continuously for how many fucking years? How many fucking years did that bitch disrespect him and disrespect you to your face while you stood there and you said fucking nothing? Says everything about who you are as a person, which means you are not capable of being an entrepreneur. Because an entrepreneur has a responsibility, an ethical code, a moral code to keep the world running with ethics and morals no matter what country you come from. So this nasty nonsense of what Shoo Chew has done to all people across the globe is crimes against humanity. And take a look at Kay and Tay and all you other little freaks who said, well, I guess I'll just do what I want to do because Kim Kardashian was at the White House and she said, you do you and I'll do me. So you think about what you've done in your life to dissolve American culture by not speaking up, by turning a blind eye, by laughing when they told you to laugh, by shutting your ears when you knew it was the truth, by trying to run from the actual concerns in this country because you just didn't want to be bothered. Too busy worried about how good you look on platform? Well, then you're not an entrepreneur. Because 100% if you're an entrepreneur, nobody fucking likes you, especially if you have something of value to bring to the table. Funny how everyone only leaves positive comments on Kim Kardashian and Mona Van's page. Funny how only positive comments are left on Mona Van's page, isn't it? She's an entitled bitch who offers abso-fucking-lutely nothing, yet you will not wake up to the reality that her fucking bug-eyed bitch ass is up to overthrowing this country in a plan that was orchestrated by the Obama administration, you stupid fucks. She's not a doctor. She's not who she says she is. She has the name of a Bravo last name called Van. She's made up every fucking thing in her whole entire existence. And then literally there's platform content to show how she's gloating in your eyes, in your face. Gloating while trying to infiltrate signals with her weird ass culture of royalty like the Shah of Sunset. You might want to go do some research on who the Shah actually was and ask yourself, how the fuck would a country overthrow someone, and then Jimmy Carter send that man into this country, and then all of a sudden, the bitch's granddaughter is at Mona Van's house. Not to mention Lagance and all the other shit that's been swarming that fucking wasp nest trying to distort reality because you just get caught up in the bougie existence of fake. Sorry if you can't handle anxiety, ladies, but that belongs to you. That shit don't belong in America, just to let you know. Might want to consider that anxiety shit came from the Armenians. Came from the fact that they're not comfortable within their own selves. And so they projected that shit onto you by making you feel less than. While they took your joy and happiness through attention, and through all the other outlets of nonsense that's too much to explain in a 10-minute video. Mental fucking illness is what you all are. You don't create nothing. You don't generate anything except for violence and abuse. Violence and abuse is all you want to generate, and you have children, Kim Kardashian. Go look at what she produced for her content platform for Christmas. What you have in store for New Year's, Mona Van? What do you have in store for New Year's, Mona Van? What do you have in store for New Year's, you prick bitch? And I'm talking about that fucking whore, Kim Kardashian. See, they don't have any repercussions for the things that they do because they're above the law. You know, kind of like Alvin Bragg out of New York City. Interesting that your last name is Bragg and that Crumb's last name is Crumb and Crockett's last name is Crockett. Might want to consider that's an Obama organized crime agency of sickness of the private Zoom calls, all generated of their particular culture to overthrow not the white man, but the American culture. While pointing fingers and placing blame and using the weaknesses of your own insecurities that everybody has because it is normal. It is normal to have insecurities. However, it is not normal to show up like Mona Van and hide your insecurities and project that shit onto millions of people and then walk away bragging about it. Understand that that is fucking against the law. And it's all on fucking video. And I'm sure there's some private videos that Gary Vaynerchuk would be lovingly willing to share with the world. All the documentation on her bitch ass as she parades her tits around in another bikini top. Because look at how hot she is with her pasty white legs and her evil ass personality. She's a piece of shit with nothing to say, nothing to offer, and everything out her mouth is fucking garbage, annoying, and dog shit. Just like every other weird ass Middle Eastern. So I'm really not sure how you as Americans haven't figured this shit out yet. But I